from it, right from your very own kitchen.
So, am I to take it you don't like my gardening skills? I received
I do like it.
from our landscaper, who, by the way, is overpaid. It is not Aaron. Aaron's a better landscaper. But this guy, he gave us a Williams-Sonoma, at Christmas time, a Williams-Sonoma embroidered with his logo, a hand towel, Williams-Sonoma hand towel, and a potted plant. What are those called? You get them at Christmas time. It's, no, I got this one. Oh, it was so, oh, amaryllis. Amaryllis, good morning. Did you ever listen to country music? Amarillo, good morning.
Okay.
Amarillo, Texas.
I haven't, but
I think Amarillo was named after the
I've never
amaryllis
really gotten into
plant.
country music yet so far.
Unfortunately for me, I have. It was a strange time in my life.
I
But
do wear cowgirl boots. But
I don't think that relates at all. I don't see the connection at all.
yeah, we both wear cowgirl boots.
How do cowgirl boots have anything to do with country music? Sorry. So anyways, she's just going on and on mocking me, and I just wanted you to get what?
I wasn't mocking you.
Why didn't you mock me for my refrigerator keeping skills? Why don't you mock me for
we need to do the
my dish?
The overhaul.
Look, I like a green plant.
It looks great. It's gonna be a tree.
I did have to. Well, what's so bad about that? I didn't realize you were supposed to plant it.
Yeah, and you're in the ground. It'll come back every year.
But isn't that weird? Just like put it in the ground somewhere?
yeah, it'll come right back up.
Well, where should I put it?
And then you'll always remember your landscaper. That's his little reminder to you. So
Yeah, well, I don't appreciate it. I feel like
you'll
it's
know to call him.
I feel like it's some subtle mind control. I don't like that kind of crap. Also, now I got to dry my hands with his face all over it.
I'm a thing for it.
It's his logo.
Yeah.
Anyways, in other news, I'm going to try to get a decent night's sleep and put down my phone before, I'm thinking
3 a.m.
You said before 3 a.m., but I'm thinking
2?
Anytime before 4 is fine. So I just went and got a non-obnoxious, it's called a ghost clock. And now I'm realizing maybe you get nightmares. Woo! So the only issue is, first of all, I guess this model doesn't come with a cap for the AA battery area. You know, I'm not really understanding why they can't put a little, because they want it to be aesthetically pleasing, but then they're like, sorry, we ran out of materials. Okay, and then it's very simple. Even a child could set this up. Only, I just have a couple questions because they have alarm set and time set, but they don't indicate on the alarm whether or not you're choosing for AM or PM. And they also don't have that for the time set. So I can't figure out, is this thing going to go off twice a day? Is it going to go off in the PM? And how do I know? Go ahead. How do I know? And I love the instructions that came with it as well. No, that's actually, oh, there are instructions. Oh, I didn't realize. Clocks at user's guide. Don't be afraid. It's just a cloak. Oh, look. It's just a ghost clock. Time. Please don't rotate time set or alarm set clockwise. It may damage the clock movement. Okay, it literally, here's the setup. This is the battery. Insert one AA battery, not included, with the positive side first aligned to the positive label. I'm going to wait until that's done. In the battery compartment. Time. Rotate the time set knob. See if you can locate that. I'll give you a minute to locate that. Rotate the time set knob counterclockwise to set your clock to the current time. I already did this part, by the way. It doesn't help. This is not helpful. It doesn't say about the AM PM. But what they do include is a little story from the designer who doesn't recognize AM or PM and is in the military, which they forgot to include 1300, 1400. A little story from the designer. Ideas seem to come from unexpected places. Oh my gosh, I have an idea. I just got an idea. Isn't that unexpected? I don't agree with what this designer is saying, though. Ideas seem to come from unexpected places. I visited, you lost me, I don't care. I visited the Natural History Museum here in Los Angeles. You don't need to brag. With my family. Okay, great. An exhibit of a home had little scale models of furniture. It was basically an IKEA is what he's saying. The little model of the wardrobe was the inspiration for the shape. Could you please show our viewers? That looks like a wardrobe. Okay. It was the inspiration for the shape. The form evolved. And when it was done, it reminded me, this is Matthew, dang it. Why do you do that? Doing a video here.
It got caught in your dancing hair.
Sorry about the interruption. The form evolved, and when it was done, it reminded me of the ghosts from Pac-Man. And that's how Ghost Clock got its name. Cheers, Matthew. Not kidding. That's word for word. I feel like maybe next time in this little insert, let's include something about the AM/PM design.
That gave me some inspiration. I think I can be an inventor now.
You can do just about anything now. Okay,
Wow.
let's take a tip from that designer.
Wow.
What shall we design? Wait, come, let's look around. Let's look around. I look, see this thing? See this thing? Just to make sure I don't stop. I was inspired by the Kleenex box. I was so inspired by the Kleenex box and the toilet paper tubes. This is a true story from a designer. Why are you laughing? I was so inspired by the form and function. Look. By the form and function of this container. And so were you. You saw this. You were like, who's the genius who upcycled this? And you know what I upcycled it with? Markers that I received as a teenager that were so beautiful I couldn't use them. And when I finally decided to see what color they made, they were dried out. And they've been too beautiful to let go of ever since. So now, in this useless upcycled Kleenex carafe, I've displayed them lovingly. See that? See that? They each have
Beautiful.
room to grow, much like my potted plant here. No, it's further over. You're not the potted plant. Oh, here's another thing to get inspired about. An actual butterfly. I still don't know what to do with it. Could you be inspired about what I'm supposed to do with it? It's too beautiful. But I do need to trim off his little...
You could frame him.
I know, I want... Oops.
Pin him and frame him.
Look how cool he is.
Yeah. I'm gonna start a board
I was also
of insects.
You know what? That is... Did you say a board of...
Insects.
Oh!
Wait, what?
That's what I was wondering. This is a human bone. I don't know what it is, but I spent a lot of time figuring out whether or not it was a human bone.
Do you remember that day?
I was convinced
We took a little tour of the yard.
This was a different... Oh, after this, yeah, to make sure no one there were no remains. I still am not 100% sure, but this was dug up by my husband and my son, and in a casual manner, he presented it to me, at which point I went on a mission to find out who this belonged to and did justice need to be served. This belongs to a wild antelope from Alaska, and no one was murdered, so... But that does beg the question, why are there wild antelope in my backyard? Somehow that question doesn't bother me at all. So I never figured it out. Also,
What happened?
this is my 4-leaf clover. His 4th leaf fell off. I think that's supposed to be lucky, I heard. Anything else you feel inspired about? I'd like to put this up on our board. Mm-hmm. You seem not at all inspired. Here's the special container.
Yeah, I like these. Right here, the salt and pepper.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And the little these.
Okay. What do they inspire you to do?
Cook.
Okay, well, that's boring. How about... Give me liberty. Or stomp on my feet. I think that's the saying. You like this. But look at that big old crack in it.
Yeah.
What's the
It
symbol?
makes it beautiful.
It's kind of like...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Crack in it. Shoot. All right. Well, that's it for today's creative inspiration. Pomegranates. Okay, that about does it. Anything else you'd like to add? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Was it smell bad or something? Hey, could you read my CVS update? CVS pharmacy. Okay, ready? The last thing we're gonna do is you're gonna close your eyes and you're gonna close your eyes and you're gonna point to an element from the periodic table.
It's like...
And then we're gonna figure out what element.
Like pin the tail.
Yeah, but you're picking your element of the day. The element of the day is, don't touch it so much. The oils from your skin are gonna, just periodically. Okay. Ooh, awesome. It's so awesome. Awesome. Yum. Shells. 76. 76ers. Okay, my turn.
We have to look it up.
Ready?
Yeah.
See, I'm just gonna hover. I'm just gonna feel for the right one. Please let me get an atomic mass of something. Something good. All right, I don't even know how this is set up. Right between 20 and 21. Scrotum, is that the one? Calcium. It's right between calcium and scrotum.
Scandium.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scandium
My eyes aren't so
and
good.
osmium. Hey, they're like diems.
Per diem.
Eums.
Per diems.
Eums.
What's happening? Diems?
We have to say goodbye. Bye.
Bye.